Hi everyone. So I've got a bad cold, not a bad cold, but I've got a cold right now. So I'll probably sound a bit strange. Anyway, so this is my main Wiltshire collection right here, as you can see, and about a third of these, maybe up to half of them, I'm going to be selling them, and the other half I'm going to be keeping. Now, the ones on the wall I'm obviously going to keep, and there's these 6 piles right here. I think these are the ones I'm going to keep. There might be 1 or 2 in there that I'm going to sell, but for now on, that's what I've done in the piles. I'm going to keep these 6 piles. This pile, this pile, this pile, this pile, this pile, and I think some of that pile as well I'm going to be selling. Or then I'm going to keep those as well. And I'm going to keep these as well. Actually, I'm going to keep this one. This one's for sale for 20 quid. So yeah. I think there's some down there. Them ones I'm gonna keep as well, but the majority of this pile I'm gonna sell. Actually no. Apart from these top 2 ones, all of these ones are the this design. It's the Almira ones. I can't go in a hidden find area and find wheel trims without finding one of these ones, at least one, because they're really common. They're almost always flattened or just chunked or just extremely badly scratched up. I once found one which was so scratched up the entire edge up to about that point was completely gone. And the edge right here was just so scuffed up that sort of the clips are sort of falling off because of the way that the plastic had sort of worn down. That was about 3 weeks ago I found that one. I didn't even really bother to record it because when I see these ones I just don't really pick them up or even take notice of them. I just see them and I'm like, oh yeah, it's just another one of those ones. Because they're really common, I hate them, and they're just rubbish to sell. They don't really sell very well. There's, just get that one off for a sec. Then there's 4 of these ones. Oh, 5 of these ones actually. 4 of them I'm going to be keeping for the Astra, but I think the Astra is, we're going to have to get a new car because the engine's really badly playing up. It's not really going too great. So that's 5 of those ones. I think I'm going to keep these or sell them, but I find they're quite common. Well, they used to be quite common at one point recently, but now they're not really too common. They're still common though, but I just don't really find them as much as I used to. Same with the other Astra designs, ones like the million spokes. There's 5 of these ones. These Fiesta or Fusion ones. They're still common, but I haven't found one for probably since April or May, so it's probably getting less common, I think. I must be having bad luck. These ones. I haven't actually found these either. I think most of the ones I've found are Universals in the past month or so, and the ones that I have found that were genuine were like Ducato ones or just broken ones. There was a what was it? A Milwaukee one as well, which was it was a I think it was a 15-inch. I think I put it down here. So just down there, and then it should be down in that pile there. There's a bunch of these. There's this is my secondary collection right here. There's loads of ones. There's a few down there. This is a pool right here actually. We got it a few months ago. It used to be just down there. Now it's gone. So yeah, don't know what happened to it, but it just split, as you can see. Don't know how that happened. Then there's this one which has been there a few weeks. I'm gonna throw this one away soon, I think. But I just kind of kept it for the colour because it's really cool, but it is damaged. Then there's a Skoda one. These are really common as well. I haven't found one of these for a long time yet, but these are really common recently, and I think it's because on the back they have clips, and I think they're still starting to rust away and start falling off now, because they're about 20 years old now. Milwaukee one, there's that one. This was I think it was the 4th hubcap I found, like the 4th one ever. I managed to kind of keep this behind. So yeah. I found that back in like 2014, 2015. It was a long time ago. That one I found a few years ago as well. That one I found about 2.5 years ago. Found this one about 4 or 5 years ago. These ones I found on the 40 or whatever 45 in one in that like massive gold mine road. I found these when they're about 10 feet of each other. And I also found two of those Skoda ones as well within about 10 feet of each other as well. That were also near the Volkswagen ones. And there's the Vauxhall one. This one I'm going to be keeping for someone because they want that. It's damaged, but I'm still going to keep it for now. Then there's a Ford. This one's an Escort one. So yeah. There's a few down there. There's one Vauxhall one, Volkswagen one, Peugeot, Toyota. These clips are terrible. Look at these clips. Though, look, like they're quite sturdy now, but a lot of them are like damaged like this, and that's why they always break, because when you put it on the wheel, it sort of damaged down, like pushes down and then breaks off. Then there's this one, a Corsa, a Peugeot. I can't remember what that one is. Aftermarket Cato one, Mariva, another Corsa one, aftermarket Volkswagen Beetle, Peugeot 206, with a bunch of earwigs on the back. That's not good. Then there's Renault one, Peugeot one. Oh, fuck's sake. Like 5 earwigs on the back of these things. Then a Vito. What I'm going to do, there's a few of these ones that I'm going to be trading with someone. There's this one, maybe this one, there's both of these Corsa ones, and then Peugeots, Toyota ones. There's one down there, a bus one, but it's damaged. I found it about a year and a half ago and I had a split in it, and I kept cutting myself on it. So I decided to take the centrepiece out and then scrap it. This part is the bike trailer, but as you can see, it's completely damaged. Oh my god, look at that. It's like completely disintegrating. It's quite satisfying actually, that's pretty cool. A bunch of earwigs on the sides as well. Oh hi, welcome to the live stream. Then there's a Rover one. That one actually has the ring as well, and all clips as well. I found that as a... No, I didn't. Wait, did I? There's one that I got from my granddad, which I think was the engraved badge. And this one, I think this was the one I found. Yeah, I think it was. I found this back in like February 2018. And it was a fresh fall off. It wasn't there like 5 minutes earlier. And I came back and it was there about 5 minutes afterwards. So yeah, there's a Citroen one, Suzuki one, a bunch of Ford ones, Zafira ones, that's a Renault Megane, that's damaged, I was going to trade that, Renault Clio, Zafira ones, I've got about 4 or 5 of these, maybe 6 of them actually. They used to be quite common, but I haven't found one for quite a while now. Fiesta ones, that one's a Vectra, 2 Skoda ones. These ones, there's a country, I can't remember what they are, but they're like the most common genuine hubcap ever, because they're so common. I remember on Instagram someone found about 7 or 8 of these in one trip, and that was the only ones they found, I believe. So yeah, then there was this set of 4 Fiat 500s, 3 of them in mint condition, apart from like a few scratches. They're all complete basically, and this one has scratches and it's damaged clips as well. Then there's 3. I've got 3 or 4 of these ones. They're Vivaro. There's 4 of these ones actually, Vivaro ones, and then there's 5 of these ones. 2 of them are Vauxhalls and 3 are Renault ones, and then there's a set of 4 Renault Traffic ones. That's an aftermarket Peugeot one. A Volkswagen Transporter, a set of 4 Zafira ones off my mum's old car. Nissan, 2 of those micro ones, a 13-inch one, as you can see. It's a Vauxhall one. I have a 14-inch one in here somewhere, and it has different clips as well. Then there's a Corsa D one as well. My mum's looking into a few cars, and she's actually looking to get a Corsa D because it's really cheap. It's about £2,500, and it apparently runs really well. And it has it's this design, but I think it's got the new badge in the middle. So yeah, this one is a really nice one. This one's like, it's got like a really sticky surface. It's still like tacky for like the paint and stuff. I don't know why, but it is. On the back, the clips are so tiny. It's like they snap off all the time. There's one there, and then one there, and then down there. Then there's a Fiat one. That one has melted off the wheel. I don't know how that happened. There's actually a lot of rare ones at the top. I've just realised that there's a lot of rare ones at the top. A Fiesta one. Probably my favourite Fiesta hubcap, I think. Besides like the new 5-spoke one, which is similar to like the Transit one, but it's different. Then there's a Vauxhall one, Vauxhall Astra F one. My mum had an Astra F, and it had those like 6-spoke wheel trims on them. But it's like there was one version of them which was like a fan, like a sort of like a radiator fan blade, like the spokes were. And there was one that just had like one individual like split spoke across the edge. She had the version with the just the one singular spoke. I'm just trying to find the other ones somewhere. There's 4 of these ones. There's just another one down there. There's 4 of these ones. I got these ones from a car boot sale for £10 about just over a year ago now. And they're absolutely tiny. Do you know? This is a 13-inch. Actually, I don't know. This is like a flat design. This one's 13-inch. These are like golf cart hubcaps in comparison. It's insane. Like there's like 8.5, 9 inches across. It's really weird. And this I think is a 12-inch. It might be a 13-inch. Oh, it's a 13-inch. I thought it was a 12-inch, but it's not. It's a 13-1. So there you go. I do have a 12-inch one somewhere. I don't know where it is. These are like 9 inches, like from side to side. It's really weird. Then there's one there, and then one there. If I have to go down here, I'll try and find the other ones. There's a few down there. There should be somewhere. I can just move a bunch of wheel trims out of the way. I've still got that one. That one's like that. There's an Astra or Corsa. I just snapped the thing off. I'll show you. I've got 2 of those ones. I found that I got those off a car that was going to be stripped down for banger racing. I asked to get them off the car, and they did. I think it was an Astra F. I think it was actually, but it might have been a Nissan Sunny or something like that. Some sort of like similar shaped vehicle. And then there's that one. This one. I found one of these back in 2017. Well, I found both of them back in 2017. This was the second one I found, but there was a 15-inch one I found with no ring. I think it was September 2017 or August that I made a video about that. There's that one, Fiat one. These clips are horrible. They're absolutely disgusting. And I tried to put this on a car before, and it just does this. All it does is that. It's like the Ford clips. It's like these ones where they sort of bend down, or that like that. It's like they're always like that. Sort of reminds me of those ones. That one's common now. Not too common now. They're not as common as they used to be. I used to find them all the time. I used to find about 3 or 4 a week, but now I find about how many? Once or twice every like few months. It's not really very often. Another Ford one. I found that back in 2015 or whatever, 2014. and this one was on an embankment on my old Gormone Road, that was like years and years ago. I found about 17 to 20 like down there. I think the least I found was, I know there was at least 17 that I found, but I think there's a few more that I remember sort of not taking with me. And there's a 12-inch one. This one's probably one of the smallest hubcaps I have. I found 2 of these 12-inch ones within about 2 or 3 months of each other, maybe even less than that. And there's a brand new one which was in brilliant condition, and then there's this one which is in damaged condition. But this one was damaged. The other one was stolen. I remember someone coming into the back garden and stealing the wheel trims. Then there's this one, this universal one. Surprisingly, I've actually seen about 5 of these on hidden find searches, and they're always damaged. There's like half of them left. I never even get them on camera. And there's this one, which is a shame because it's all damaged. This design's really nice. And there's this one, 14-inch. So yeah, it's a bit damaged, but it's fine. Oh yeah, do you know, there's actually a story about that one. Do you know, I actually did this, right? I ended up finding one that identical to it, and I actually knew what the car it came off of. And I remember there was 2 missing at the time. And about 3 or 4 months later, I remember the car lost another one, and that was the one I found before. But then this one I found as a hidden find, and it was in pretty much the same condition, so I think it's off the same car. And it was also just sort of dirty enough as well, because like the dirt on the front and stuff was pretty much the same as the other one, so it's probably the same car. And there's this one, which is a what is this, an Alaska one? Or no, that's that one, isn't it? That's a Colorado. That's what it is. I think Colorado one. It's really weird that they sort of name them after US states. Like this is a Colorado, I think. This one's a what was it? Alaska one. Where was it? Milwaukee one, Richmond. What about any more? I don't think there's any more, but there might be. There might be some more, like city or like state names and stuff that universals are named after. It's really weird. Don't know why they do that though. Then there's that one. There's a set of 4 of these ones. There's 3 here and then just down there. Oh, that one. Retro caravan one. Then there's a universal one. I found this years ago. I remember I thought it was a Volvo wheel trim, and I remember sort of picking it up, and I was like, oh, the paint's coming off. That's a shame. I actually saw this car. I actually know what car this came off of. It was either a Ford KA or a Ford Fiesta. It might have been an old Nissan Micra as well, I'm not sure, but it was like an old car like that. And I remember seeing I used to see the person and stuff like driving like with the car, like wheel trims constantly and whatever. And about a week after I found that wheel trim, I remember I saw that the person had lost the wheel trim, so it's pretty theirs. Then there's another caravan one. Which is it's a KT one. That's a cool one. It's like American style universal. And there's another one. What's this one? I think I found 3 of these. 2 14-inch ones and a 13-inch one. And then there's this one, which is another one of these like Alaska ones or whatever it's called. Like really old retro universal ones. Another Milwaukee one. Don't know what that one is. It's a retro one. And then that one, which is, I can't remember. Yeah.